to the Acting Up Show. I'm your host, James, aka Joffy. We are getting this show started early in the morning or evening or afternoon, whatever time you're watching. Welcome. Salutations. We got Mike in the building. Mike, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up to the people?
What's up to the people? Power to the people. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam, brother. Chris, say what's up to the good people up in this thing, man.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all living?
How you living? What? How you living? What, man? I'm in a rap type of mood, but we're gonna get into rap later on. We already know what's heavy on the top, what's heavy on everybody's mind, but we're gonna get into that later on. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Just acting up. Politics, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We're gonna skip right over the politics. We had so much going on this week in the community with just everything. We gonna get to the presidents, Joe Biden and everybody else. We gonna chill on them for a little bit. We gonna get into some other pressing matters, man. So we're gonna go ahead and start this thing off with Deshaun. Man, this brother going through it, man.
Man,
Yep.
it's
Through it.
yeah.
It's
I feel
getting.
sorry for him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I feel sorry for both parties, the victims and Sean.
Yeah, if it's true,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the victims as well.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's not true, then of course, because his career is forever changed no matter how you look at it.
Right.
This is gonna be, if he even has a career post this, depends on how this all works out.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I really started thinking about that too. And this past week, I was like, man, if he like you said, hearts and prayers go out to the people whoever has been affected by this. But after the smoke clears, the smoke never gonna be cleared after this.
No.
You have to. That's I always tell people, as long as you can look yourself in the mirror and be comfortable with what you did and what you've done, then hey, forget what everybody else says. But at the same time, it's like that's your name. You are a human being. You gotta deal with that every day. As soon as you go outside your house and you are in the public eye, people know who you are. And same thing with these women. They coming forth and they saying speaking on this and then this. So
One of the masseuse that was working on him was on KHOU News,
mhm.
Channel 11, and she said that she stopped, working on Deshaun because it was just too much. I guess you could say pressure because he was an athlete. It was too much of his team around him, and if she was to do something to mess up anything, that'd be on her. She didn't want that on because that's a big responsibility, especially with a million franchise quarterback like that. So she broke away, but she stayed in touch with Deshaun, and she knew that Deshaun was going to, go to these other different massage therapists,
Mhm.
and she told him to be careful. She warned him to be careful because his name is getting out there.
Yeah.
And she said, I know he has a girlfriend and this and that and the third. So basically, she was giving him a heads up
Mm.
because come on, man, like over 20 massage therapists, like how many do you really need?
Yeah.
So you, that was already, I don't want to say like it was destined to happen, but you got to be careful,
Yeah.
and that's just that's just on Deshaun on his part,
Yeah.
you can't be like too trustworthy of people, especially when you're in that position, because you're no longer just Deshaun Watson from Georgia anymore.
No. You Deshaun Watson quarterback, one of the well-known quarterbacks who everybody got their eye on after what's the other guy?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, thank you. After Patrick Mahomes, they're looking at you like, man, you next one up, man.
Yeah, you number two.
Yeah, if you could just get to the right team, or if you're Texas organization, which is going
That's not
on.
weird. Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
but
it just
but
it all seems weird that this is going on at a certain time with the man saying, "Hey, let me out of here," and that's what it is. Somebody always has something on you, some leverage. That's why I think we always talk about on the show, like when we finally do make it to where we want to be at, you know, acting wise or out there in the public eye or whatever. you got to carry and walk a different way, man, because you never know. Somebody out there plotting against you. You can be the most. What's that one thing somebody was saying that you can be the most squeakiest clean person, but there's always gonna be that one person out there that think that you did them wrong or messed up on something where
Right.
that's gonna come. That's hey man, it's crazy out there.
Right.
Yeah. Now I know Deshaun, his case got a big win this week because Tony Busby, out of the 22 accusers, 13 of them now they must reveal their names to they have to send over the information to Deshaun's team so they can look into them. And so the judge ruled in their favor. Because previously they wasn't getting any information on who was suing them. It was just like he knows 22 lawsuits. But now they're able to get the information on who the people are. So whether they want to be public or not, those names are going to come out now as well. So on his team, that's a big win because now they're going to probably do the research to break down what happened with those situations.
Tony Busby went straight to social media. He knew the tactics on that. Like that was basically a smear campaign at first, but then it came out like, okay, you want to know a victim? Here's a victim. Hold a whole press conference. So he won public opinion in my eyes, because now you got people that like I was hearing Skip Bayless and them. Skip Bayless was like, that was my favorite quarterback. Like it's not like they written him off already, but it's like a badge. It's like a stripe on his badge. It's like he doesn't look like the same Deshaun that they invested in.
Right. That's what and that's why the judge I think ruled in the favor of releasing those names, making them release the names because he said because the attorney Tony Busby his going to social media is a clear tactic to sway public opinion, and so and to make sure that it's a fair case, that's why
Yeah.
that it's a fair judgment. She's trying to level the playing field pretty much.
Right.
So I don't know if I could be a Houston fan. It's too much. I'm looking.
Man,
I may be open to
I
new
mean,
teams this year, y'all. It's
I mean, hey, everybody was hating on me when I said I'm a fan of the Texans and the Cowboys. I said, but I tell them the reason why. They're like, you still, whatever. Hey, man, I'm gonna go see what Dallas talking about, man.
any team but the
make my
Cowboys.
daddy proud, bro.
Any team but the Cowboys.
Yeah, any team but them.
Any team but the Cowboys.
You can be the Cincinnati Bengals. I respect you on that. It don't be no Cowboys.
The Cowboys?
The Cowboys? Nah, we good on that.
I'm looking at you funny. The Cowboys?
We good on that.
Said, man, Troy Aikman ain't there no more, James. Emmitt Smith not there no more.
Yeah.
Then other sports news, man. The Astros, they were on a winning streak, but they lost yesterday. So hope they get back to their winning ways. Shout out to the Astros.
Huh?
Say baseball season started?
Yeah, baseball season started. I like the Astros attitude. I like the way how they ended last season.
Yeah.
Because it's they're gonna be forever hated. And they are embracing that now. Like, fuck it. We here, we won it. You're not gonna get it back.
No.
I almost died for the Astros when they won the championship. Y'all know that?
How?
So I was doing some stuff for another station I was with. I was getting some video and audio, and I went to the rally for the championship rally at the City Hall. And I parked at the aquarium, right? So I go out there. They say 2:00. I'm a really timely guy. 2:00. Okay, get out there a little bit before 2. But I ain't think about the whole parade has to go on. Then they have to come there. So we was out there for a few hours in the sun. I ain't have no water, no food, nobody.
I think I talked to you. I remember that because I hollered at you. We had talked because I remember you said, "Man, I parked all the way out."
They had no water, no food. I'm up there just looking like real pale in the face. By the time it was finished, I was like, "Hey, cool, let me go." So I see this one guy with an ice chest under the bridge. He's selling. I'm like, "Oh, he got some water. Great." I said, "Hey, man, how much for water?" All he had was liquor. I was like, "Oh man."
Like, man.
The only thing that said, then my back started hurting. I was like, "Oh, my kidney's about to shut down on me." So I go to the aquarium. I got back to my car at the aquarium. I parked valet, and I was like, "Hey, I need some water." He didn't want to give me no water until he realized I was parked there. Then it's like, "Oh, here you go."
Oh man.
Then I mean, my body came right back to life when I drank the water in like 0.2 seconds.
Man, water is the meaning to life. Man.
Astros, I almost died for you, Astros.
Bro, I remember, and it's so crazy when you speak about parade, because nobody had a parade in like a year, almost a year and a half now. So when they won, I remember I didn't get no sleep. Me and my sister-in-law, and my wife and my son, we just went to downtown, right?
Yeah.
And we was hungry, so we stopped at this place to go get a sandwich. And as my back was turned and everybody was ordering their food, I looked to my left, well, to my right, and I saw people running, going this way. Just like a group of people just started to run, a big crowd. And I'm looking like, I go out there, what the fuck is that? Because I'm ready to haul ass too.
Godzilla come?
I'm
No, you
ready to
ain't got
go.
them.
Hey man, we got PTSD with these big crowds. They had police there. They had them there. They had security to the T. But hey man, with all this mass shooting going on, so when I saw that, I'm ready to run with them. And then I walk outside. The man saw this look on my face, and he was like, "Oh, the trophy is over there." I said, "Oh, okay, all right, okay."
Oh, he like, man, trophy. Everybody, we don't know.
Because I had that look like,
yeah, like
it's funny. Like in my older years, you think about how you used to celebrate sports wins. Like back in the day, like I remember, I think me and Mike, we were coming from somewhere back in college, and I think we was listening on the radio to the Astros game, and they hit like a winning home run, and we are on
Beltron.
Swinging,
Yeah,
Texas, so
we was on the highway. Yeah, we was on the beltway.
That's probably the most reckless way to celebrate. But it's like the things you do. Like make you think like,
Man, people do some crazy stuff when they sports teams win, man. But shout out to the Astros. Hope they, but you like Mike said, I like the way how they went about it. They still made it to the playoffs last year, and I mean, they were like, man, okay, y'all keep pretty much y'all talking about the same thing everybody else doing. Everybody in the league cheating some kind of way. We just happen to be the ones get exposed for it, but you're not getting the trophy back.
So, you're not getting that back. It's here. You can put an address. You can put all kind of address. Matter of fact, you can just take it away and say, "Oh, skip from 2016 to 2018. That's fine. The 17, we know what happened."
That's nice. Yeah, that's you. Good story, bro. But we still won.
We still won.
Yeah. In other news, I know we don't really talk about wrestling at all, but I watch it every now and then. But I thought it was pretty dope that they saw WrestleMania on 2-part events, Saturday and Sunday. And I thought it was pretty cool that I know not everybody watch wrestling, but I thought it was pretty dope that 2 black women, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, 2 black women, 2 sisters, was fighting for the championship. And Booker T's wife, Queen Charmel, said, no matter who wins this match, we all won. Because we all know that in that industry, black people don't really get highlighted as much. Right. And Bianca Belair won, and her husband, who was a tag team champion of the Street Profits, he was right there congratulating his wife on a victory, and she broke down in tears. I think before the match started and after the match ended. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I heard it was a damn good match. I'll try to watch it later on. But so yeah, shout out to sisters out there representing us the right way. And Sasha Banks is actually a cousin related to I think she is the niece of Snoop Dogg, I think. Or his cousin.
Who is Snoop Dogg not related to?
Bro.
It just seems like he related
Brandy,
to everybody.
He related to Brandy. Man.
But yeah, I think they really are actually related, I believe, though. But yeah, we really are doing some good things. I mean, Bobby Lashley is a black champion in WWE, so we hey man, we getting out there. Hey, like Booker T said before, man, anything people always talking bad about what he does as a profession. And he said, hey, look, man, anything that put money or food on my table, that's real. So
your family, ain't a means necessary.
Right, trust me. And when late last week when I went to the boxing gym, it's a boxing gym mixed in with a wrestling gym over there in the Greenspoint Mall area. They have that going on, and it's funny because the boxer, I went there, went training and everything. And I was speaking to some of the trainers, and the trainer said, "Oh, you want to do wrestling?" The boxing trainer said, "You want to do wrestling too?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just get up out of it." He said, "Hey man, let me tell you something right now." He pointed. He said, "That shit real."
Yeah.
So, and right on cue when he said that, I looked over there and they practicing doing power bombs. And people think that mat is no, that mat is hard.
Right.
Like they was talking about this. This one guy came in and thought he was serious. He hit that mat one good time, never came back. So, I mean, hey man,
You
that's
know,
what.
it's
Yeah.
like one of those things though. Like the physicality, I don't question the physicality
Yeah,
of
yeah,
wrestling. You know,
yeah,
storyline maybe,
yeah,
physicality of wrestling definitely. That's definitely
Yeah.
real. You know.
Me, yeah, I thought it was fake until my cousin DDT'd me one when
man.
I was in the thing. That man DDT'd me hard, man. I was done. I was like, man, I ain't get bad. I was pissed that whole day. I felt that shit on the crown of my head. Oh, that shit hurt.
Man,
So I don't think for me, I haven't watched wrestling since like its height when it was like for me it was like with the Stone Cold
yeah.
and Rock and Mankind. That's the era of wrestling I used to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when it was like really, really hot. It's man, it was different back then. I mean, I tune into it every now and then to watch it and check it out, just see what's going on. Because and that's the thing, people that laugh at them, oh, it's fake. Now I'm looking at them like, when you watch a movie and you watch TV, they're not really hitting each other, you
Yeah,
know.
right.
So they not really they embellishing it to build up
Yeah.
entertainment, but
The physicality, like I said, is there where you know you have because you can't fake a body slam.
no,
No, you can't.
Like now outcomes and storylines that's different. But as
yeah,
far as you can't fake jumping off the top of a rope.
no.
He didn't really jump off the top of the rope, but
The Hardy Boys with
yeah.
the Swanton bomb.
They
Oh,
gotta, they
God.
gotta,
He get up there and turn all the way upside down.
so you really gonna do that, bro? you guys, then you guys something this messed up when they roll out the way. So you take the impact of the ring or whatever you jump off of. Like, bro, you
Yeah.
see? Hey man, shit real. But
It's
other
real.
sports news. I know that man, Uncle Shannon Sharp gonna talk about this tomorrow. The Lakers beat the Nets.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah. Uncle finna go crazy.
He finna go win.
He
I mean,
finna go in.
he finna go win. And see, my big thing is that these are even though these teams look stacked, you still got to go through all these other teams to get to the finals. And that's my thing. Like they are just counted out they threw shade on everybody, say, no, it's gonna be Brooklyn and it's gonna be this. Okay, true, but still you gotta go through these other teams. Your best player might get injured, or this player might not be able to make it. So I
Yep.
mean you still gotta go through it. And so we'll see what happens.
Oops.
It was a I look at these teams being stacked, and the only reason why I see them joining forces is because of one person, LeBron. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shannon, they talked about that on Undisputed. That is a known fact, bro.
It's
That 36-year-old man put fear in people's heart, bro.
I
They
mean,
don't want to admit it, but it's the truth.
ooh, check out this reference. So they act like LeBron is Thanos,
Yeah, yeah.
and the Avengers got to come together.
They gotta come together. This the only reason is that's it. When you go think about the finals, you think about that man gonna be there. He's
Yeah.
gonna be there.
It's not even fair. It's not even
Now,
fair no more that they just. I mean, how did the NBA let all that happen? Like
It is what
all
it
them
is.
stars on one team. Like dang, like
it's entertainment, it's
Yeah.
dramatics, it's the build up a storyline
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, that's what the NBA is entertainment, and
it
they
just sucks
need that.
for the other franchises though. Like back in the day, I think teams was had 2 or 3 stars on each team.
Mhm.
But it was the league. I do miss when it was more balanced.
Last year before COVID, it was more balanced. Like, cause it was like I think that's when Kawhi went to the Clippers finally, and it was more balanced. You only had like really two mega stars on each team, and then after this, now it's it's all either way it goes. Like you said, Mike, that 36-year-old said, "Hey y'all, I'm still here. I'm still balling. I'm taking good care of myself. So I'm pretty much trying to get a couple more rings, which I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to, I mean, that's it.
That's it. And Shannon brings this up every single time. Every single time he says, "Why do you think Golden State went out and they got KD?
Yep.
Why do you think they got KD? Because Draymond was in the parking lot crying, and he said, "Please come over here."
Then Blake Griffin.
Dude, like KD, y'all got us again. You know, tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of it.
KD, we came in. We had the best record. We beat the Bulls record.
Like, dude,
Man, please, man, please.
that's crazy, man. This I like LeBron, man. He is but I mean, I think it's going NBA going to be different when he finally leaves.
Bro, yeah, it's going to be dead. It is not even going to be in the me personally, I like basketball, but I really get into it during the playoffs. You know, LeBron is my favorite player, but Rockets all day. But we haven't had that much to cheer about, of course.
Man, they tanking, bro. He like just that's why I was like, man, I ain't arguing and debating with nobody on no basketball. I'm just sitting back watching, enjoying the show. Cause my team is tanking. So.
That's it.
Yeah, it is what it is. On a more serious note, real quick, the vaccinations. I mean, no, just COVID-19 for a second. I meant to backtrack on that. All that partying that we've been seeing the young folk doing, I sound like an old man. All that partying look like it's catching up. All that partying y'all young folk was going out there. Yeah, it looks like it's been an uptick in younger people catching the COVID now. I'm not surprised in this new surge.
I'm not surprised.
I told y'all dumbass.
I told you, young motherfucker.
I was in Prospect Park, but I was like, my social distancing, I wasn't up against nobody. We had our own section. And that's what my brother-in-law said. He said, if you're gonna go to the club, just get a section. Oh boy, just get a section. Cause you'll be on your own. Like this is your space and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So
even myself, I went to what was that a few weeks ago, that Urban Social. Shout out to Urban Social.
Yeah.
It was so packed in there. I ain't like it. My anxiety was high. You know, because nobody really had a mask on. It was just like people was really out here moving like it ain't nothing. So I'm like, now it's no surprise that we seeing a surge with the younger folks with the COVID, and we seeing and the variant and the different variants. You know, we're seeing a lot more younger people have it now. That's because the older folks and those that are actually being cautious, you know, are doing a pretty good job, whereas younger folks, like my little brother, I talk about him all the time. Shout out to my little brother. He's a promoter, but I see his parties he be posting. I see all these sea of people, and I see like I really don't see no mask. You know, like people are not still. Like, and even if you are vaccinated, even if you got the vaccine, you can still catch it, folks. So that doesn't mean you stop being cautious once you get it. Like I've gotten the vaccine, but I'm still being cautious. It's real out there. So
we're just talking about Governor Hot Wheels and
Governor Hot Wheels.
Governor Hot Wheels knew what he's doing. You ain't gonna catch his ass in no damn crowd, but he gonna tell you to go out there.
Roll his ass about the governor.
Damn bitch, bro. Go on out there and party, young folk. Go on out there. Get on out there.
Yeah, go on out there and party. And then as soon as he maxed up, you put a whole biohazard suit on and he gone.
We'll on up out here.
Yeah, you will on up out of here. But y'all go ahead on and have fun.
No, I just think they going.
Go back to boy.
Yeah, he go back and then.
Like I say, I think they're going for that herd immunity route. Just like, hey, just bump it. Just let the masses get out there and do what they do. We expect this percentage to probably get it and be bad, but we expect a greater percentage to get past it and survive and be okay.
The whole thing that I get from the younger generation, and I get it, I understand it because we was young too. It's like at this time, COVID, I'm missing out on things. I'm missing out on something. Like last year during spring break, I'm not gonna miss out on my spring break because of COVID. I don't care. You're gonna have a lot of spring breaks. God continue to bless you with life, man, you're gonna have a lot of spring breaks. You know, it's okay to miss out on this one. I was pissed because we couldn't go to Mexico, but I'm gonna have a lot of opportunities to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
So
Right.
That's going on nowhere. It's us we got to worry about.
Yeah, Mexico ain't going nowhere. It's us.
It's us that we worry about.
Yeah.
Man.
Sit your ass down.
Let's go. To the stage, man. This is the part the critics call. We talk about movies, talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Man, so what just came out that I just recently watched? You know, Invincible is still out there. They doing episodic shows, and Godzilla versus King Kong. I said I don't watch that. You can't say King Kong without beating on your chest like that. I gotta stay with your chest, you know. So, did y'all get a chance to watch Godzilla versus King Kong?
Not yet. Today though.
Today. Okay, I don't want to ruin it for you.
No, I don't care. You can't spoil nothing for me.
Well, yeah. I enjoyed it. I liked it, man. I dig it.
It was good. I was rooting for Godzilla, but King Kong was throwing them haymakers.
Man,
boom. Them jokers was going slow too, and he couldn't react to none of that. Boom. He was hitting it. But it was pretty cool. I liked it.
You enjoy it, Chris. You enjoy it when you watch it. They got Mortal Kombat supposed to come out later this week, but it's coming out next week. I was trying to tell somebody.
I saw that they pushed it back.
Somebody was trying. Am I the only one that hate arguing with people when I know when I'm right and they say no, come out this week, and I was like, I
stopped arguing. After that, I'd be like, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was telling this dude one time. I said, nah, man, they got this pushed back. No. It's been pushed back enough. Come out this. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, look at it. I already saw it. I'm like, all right, man, all right, whatever. You're gonna be highly upset next week when you turn on HBO Max and see that your movie not on yet.
I know, right?
And you know, there's a who else came out? Concrete Cowboy came out as well.
I seen the trailer to it.
It looks pretty good. Yeah.
That,
reminds you how, especially us Texas boys out here, they have the inner city cowboys, so to speak. So that was. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks good with Idris Elba and the kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah, man.
The one that played Ricky from New Edition as a kid. Yeah.
Maybe want to get a trail ride started. Like, man, what a trail ride?
I've never been on a trail ride.
I haven't either. I've been invited to one, but then I heard it's crazy out there. Like,
I heard it's fun. It's ratchet.
That's probably why.
they say it's a good time. But,
I'm probably do a trail ride, man. Get my whole little cowboy boots and cowboy hat. I don't know about them tight jeans and nothing like that, but
no, it's not that kind of trail ride, bro. They be psycho and I know the one on Homestead, they have them. They have 4-wheelers. They have
It was an establishment out here that tried to put their own little rodeo on. I ain't gonna call them out, but it was whack. It was pretty whack. I passed by there just to see. Because I was trying to it's place is only but this big. I'm like, let me see how this gonna work out. Nobody. I ain't seen nobody else.
Like I'll pass. I will pass.
And then what else came out? Thunder Force finally came out.
How is it? I'm curious.
It's one of those ones it's a good little watch.
Gotcha.
It's nice.
Gotcha.
It was cool. I laughed a few times.
Okay, I'll check.
A few times.
Just to see what it's about.
That's all I got.
Gotcha. Man, it's
need a little bit more meat and potatoes on my stories.
Zig where they zagged at. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What I found out about, I thought they was joking with this, but they actually making a Powerpuff Girls TV show that's gonna come on the CW, and they got some pictures of it.
I heard about it.
I didn't see the pictures.
Yeah,
I heard they were coming out with live action Powerpuff Girls.
I heard they was coming out with one. I haven't seen the pictures yet.
Yeah, they got pictures. I don't know if you ever watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but the one Chloe Bennett who played as she's pretty much gonna be playing as Blossom. and the pictures that they show, they actually have the dresses on. I think it's a black girl that's gonna play as Buttercup, and I'm like, okay, so like pretty much the same people that done Riverdale, or I think are they have their hands on this. I think, don't quote me on that, but I saw the pictures. I'm like, all right, and so I started thinking about Powerpuff Girls, and then my young when I was a young man being over perverted, I was like, man, who gonna play Miss Bella? She in that red dress. I said, put on your red dress, put on those high heels, on that sweet perfume. Oh, anyways.
That whole concept of
They had to do away with the Powerpuff Girls. It was just too much.
It's too much going on Powerpuff.
Because the man, what was that? The mayor's wife or assistant?
Yeah, Miss Bella. and not only that, but I was like, bro, I know we living in a different world now, but him, that lobster handed red devil, yeah, man. I was like, and somebody said, man, y'all need to go ahead and get Lil Nas X to play as him. And I said, you know what? I'm logging off right now.
You know what cartoon they need to go ahead and they're gonna take one of them shows and make a real life. Go ahead and bring the boy Dexter's Laboratory.
I'll be down for that.
I think that would be a cool real life adaptation. Dexter's Laboratory.
I'll be down for that. I'll be down for Dexter.
So that'd be funny.
Y'all cast us because we came up with it here first.
Just throw me in there.
How do y'all feel about the remake of House Party?
The LeBron James. In the words of my brother Carlos Miller from the 85 South shows, he always says, quit touching shit. Just why? Just why? Why?
Yeah, why?
The streets wasn't calling for it.
No.
The show wasn't.
No.
Show was not.
Hollywood, y'all really are running out of ideas. Like, there's so much other stuff that I could put out there. It's gonna be overly scrutinized.
Yeah.
And then if it don't come across well, it's gonna fail. And that's gonna. I mean, look at everything that happened after House Party 3. they had like 2 or 3 other house parties.
That's true. And then if you're gonna remake it for this day and time, it's not gonna work because nobody dances. Nobody dances.
And then I think I wouldn't even say the dance because there's a damn big dance community still. But I would say more so on some of the stuff that was acceptable to say and do then is not acceptable. And if you can't have that rawness like you had in the first one,
right?
Where it may have been funny, it ain't gonna be the same feel. Right. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be. I can't go. I smell. No, can't do all that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
What happened to that dude that was smashing his chick in every movie? Like somehow homeboy was like getting down with this girl like every
time. He represented for the big guys though, man. One time.
It just made me laugh when I was like little kid. I'm like, Daddy, Mom, what are you doing, man? The little boy, stop looking what's going on, man. The boy's getting down with his chick every movie.
But, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the move.
No, this not like something that's going straight to you and in the Walmart box, the $5 box.
Yeah, or Family Dollar, whichever one makes you holler.
Wait, they still make DVDs?
Yeah. Yeah.
And The Rock, and they're starting filming right now for Black Adam right now with The Rock and his team.
I saw on Steve Harvey's Instagram page that they are trying. It's not in the works, but he's putting it out there in the universe that he want to do a 10-city tour with the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Because the verses made by like 5 million. It not made, but it was 5 million views. And how dope would it be for them all three? And Steve Harvey hosted. Me personally, before you go, Chris, Steve Harvey gonna keep talking. I'm gonna go to the restroom while you doing that. But I would love to see the Osley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire.
You know,
That'd be dope.
I think that the plan. I think the plan is for once everything opens back up for real, is that they gonna have a bunch of tours. You know, that only makes sense. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already set up. It's already built in for a tour package. You know, for them to you have multiple tours going on at one time, which is dope about that.
Yeah.
You know, versus battle tonight. Come see Brandy and Monica. Come see Erica and Jill. You know, that's gonna be some dope concert.
Oh yeah.
You
Versus have a concert. Oh yeah.
The Versus concert series.
Oh, the Versus concert series. Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who y'all think that won out of Earth, Wind and Fire, not the Osley Brothers?
The fans.
We won.
We won
because we get to see it.
That old school music.
I
like
mean,
it.
but he came out with that. He came out with the white beard. All the young girls want a zaddy now. I'm like, what the?
Right.
Like, man, come on.
Wow.
Making it hard on those young bucks.
Right? You got the money, brother. We don't got the money like you do to make yourself look good.
You know what I'm saying? But
we'll clean up nice.
Getting that high.
I knew he won when they showed the promo video, and then the guy came out. He had the guitar with that flower at the end. I'm like, yeah, he already won. And then I saw Ronald get on that private jet, and he turns back and he smiled. First, I didn't know that was Ronald. I'm like, God damn, what happened to Ronald and the slip back mullet?
I haven't seen him in a while.
The man changes up styles quick.
And then just in time for the spring and summer, shortly after the Versus, the Osley Brothers dropped a record, Friends and Family. And it's a good feel-good record featuring Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg killed the verse. Called Friends and Family. So it's a good, you know, you can hear this cranked up at the family reunions, you know, get-togethers, cookouts.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it's a good record.
Give us some more classes to play at the barbecue gathering.
It definitely is a feel-good record.
Frankie Beverly and Mays get up on them.
So they definitely, you know, it's an art to that. Steve Harvey was getting on my nerves though.
That's why
you are not in the group. You nobody. Your last name is not Osley, and you are not one of the elements. Even though you're looking like a purple dinosaur.
You're not one of the elements.
Shout out to Steve though, man. Shout out to Steve. We was like, Steve, man, I understand you. He was excited.
He was excited. Yeah, he was. He was like.
But he was drunk. Don't call it excited. We're gonna call it he was drunk. He had the Ciroc bottle while Ernie was playing the guitar and Ronald was singing. He gonna take the bottle and walk to the front and pour out some liquor, like he pouring it out for his homies. I'm like, sir, you are doing the most. This is not your show. This is not the Steve Harvey Versus show.
Doing exactly what our parents would be doing at a gathering. Yeah, you know, your mama, your daddy say, hey, we're gonna leave in about 5 minutes. Y'all get y'all shoes on. We about to get ready to go. 1 hour later, all you hear is a high cackling laugh. They out there, they still on the pit, they still drinking. Like, mama, I thought y'all say about to go. Not yet. Get your shoes on. We been ready to go. Y'all still out there having a good time listening to old school music, man.
I'm not gonna lie, but the best verses that they had, where really it was making fun of that, it was Spice Adams and oh man, that was so funny.
Afion Crockett.
That was so
featuring
funny.
Godfrey. Godfrey does the best.
God damn, that was so funny.
Boy, let me tell you.
It's not about me. It's about your ass.
I got another story. Let me tell you. I remember this one time back in 1982.
I was working in produce.
That's my impression of Godfrey's impression of Steve Harvey.
Bro, that was so funny. That was so funny. And he said, don't kick at me. I'm from Cleveland. What you say? What Cleveland? Which one? Cleveland, Texas?
Well, Godfrey, bro. Godfrey be going in on people, man. That boy's OG, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at that point in time in the show where we bring a a certain person to the stage who just made history of acting a fool. So, Chris, who gets the vote today?
Well, I know somebody definitely got fired for this.
Ooh.
Uh, yeah, and I also my heart goes out to all the students in high school that received the acceptance letters that may have thought, you know, they got accepted to a school that they wanted to go to and were really excited and got hyped up. But someone at the University of Kentucky mistakenly sent acceptance emails to about 500,000 high school seniors for a program that usually accepts only about 3 dozen students a year. And, and then after they sent out all these acceptance letters, they had to follow up with an email less than 24 hours later and apologize for the mistake, calling it a technical issue.
They gonna stop playing with this college stuff, bro.
Man.
They gonna start giving out life sentences. They gonna stop playing with this college. They gonna stop playing with these people in college.
That's messed up.
Yeah, so it's like, yep, you get accepted. Nope, you don't get accepted.
Take this back. And we just gonna say we're not gonna speak of it. We cool, we good, we all right. You know, sorry about you getting your hopes all up and everything. So you tried another college down the road though, you know. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, you can try the other college, but you ain't getting in here.
Yeah. Imagine showing up on the first day of school. Let's say you missed that you know, you don't always catch all your emails and stuff.
Yeah, let's say you missed that.
You show up like, oh, I'm in this class.
Like, I'm in this class right here. No, you're not. You name it with home.
You talking about this class?
Well, what if you moved and like just got rid of everything? You're like, yeah, I'm moving on campus. No, you're not. like this messed up, man.
So
they, like I say, they're gonna stop playing with this college.
Now, there is more. Not more to that story, but I have another acting a fool.
Do tell.
You know, police have a tendency to do the most.
Uh-oh.
So this is in Greenville, North Carolina. Police in Eastern North Carolina say they've arrested a goat after they got a call reporting an attempted break-in. The Animal Protective Services unit of Greenville said in a statement that officers arrived to find the goat hanging out around the window of the house. He was taken into the animal shelter, but soon was picked up by the owner to finish a sentence on house arrest. The police said this. Yes, this was the actual statement by
police. What? What?
You got drug dealers, you got shootings and killings happening, but y'all got time to go arrest the goat.
Man, fuck that goat, man.
You got time to arrest a goat.
Why would you? Why? All right. You know what?
They say law and order. I guess even animals can get it.
Yeah. We ain't gonna discriminate. We gonna get. Yeah, the animals gonna get it too, man.
Animals can get it too. I guess.
I guess it was a bad problem. He was just chilling at the window.
Like just waiting. Like
chilling there.
There he is. There's the culprit right there.
They probably sent about 10 cars. You know how to, you know.
You know what? If I was a police officer and I heard about that, just because I need a good laugh, I will roll up to see. Hey, this is the signs of a goat that broken. I'm like, you. Let me go see about this.
Just get animal control out here. But you know what? They still treated that goat better than they do most black people.
Ooh, ain't that about it, motherfucker? Think about it. That goat got treated well.
I gave him some snacks. Gave him some morsels.
God damn.
Probably didn't sit in the back seat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You get,
yeah.
Top of the line service, Mr. Goat.
You get top of the line service.
He didn't have to spend much time in jail. Just went straight on. He on house arrest. That's all.
Probably took a selfie with the goat. Probably gonna be the mascot later on.
God damn. Well, they pepper sprayed the hell out of that man. That was a veteran. They did him wrong, man. God damn it.
They did. Over in Virginia, man. What?
That's the United States justice system for you.
We gotta do better, people. We gotta do better.
Doing what you gotta do when it counts, huh? Okay, let me stop. That's another conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm about to open up a whole nother can of worms.
Whole can of worms.
Dear Lord, I need to be rescued. No one can get it done except you. Please tell me the test is through. I did my best too, as I could, as I should. Knock on wood, then I'm hood, then I'm good, cause he knows my heart. And what grows from the start, glows in the dark. Knows from the start, I was chose for this part. When you're smart, won't always bite, but knows when to bark. Rose from the dark, caught a glimpse of the light. Now I can't live without it, man, this ain't right. So I'ma give it to Jesus, cause it ain't my fight. I wanna make it to the light, please make it all right. And ain't nobody but you taking my life. Cause I know not many do make it through the fight, but there still are many who walk with your grace. Cause I know of plenty who walk with your face in their minds and their hearts with the word on their lips, but still stray from the herd. I'm sure you've heard how it gets, cause the word is a gift that'll break any yoke, stronghold, or bond down to a third of its strength. When you're free in the name of Jesus, you're free indeed. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. All things are possible through Christ who strengthens me. It's my destiny to be the best I can be, to give you the best of me. And now, ain't no such thing as the rest of me. Cause you unselfishly gave me the recipe, which is the word in the book right here the whole time, man. I done did the whole 9 4 times, probably more times. I kinda lost track. Every time I got lost, course right back. They don't understand how I get lost like that. I learn like this, you get taught like that.
All right, this is our segment in our show. This one's gonna be kind of tough, y'all, for mental health, man. So, everyone knows about what took place, what happened a couple days ago. Earl Simmons, DMX, has passed away, and we know that he needed the man needed some help. He's one of many who couldn't get away from his demons, but still he tried to enjoy his life, still put out music, still spread positive words, just like many of them before, like from Robin Williams to others that was dealing with some mental health issues. And you never know what a person really going through, but sometimes you can see it on the outside. And this one is tough because we grew up our ages. We grew up listening to DMX. He came with that explosiveness, that ferocity. He came out with a lot of songs that just hit you, and it came out at the right time for hip hop and what we needed. So I know for all of us, we on the Acting Up show, we want to give our hearts and prayers out to DMX and his family, Earl Simmons, and RIP to the man. And I want Mike to go ahead and touch on this as well. All of us gonna touch on this as well, but you know, I'll hand it over to them, and we'll give our thoughts on everything that transpired this past week. So, Mike, go ahead, take it away, brother.
Man, it's been bittersweet because the the man, he was a legend, absolute legend. And you really don't appreciate things until it's gone. I remember we was on our way to the movies Friday, and 97.9 was just going. And me and my wife, we don't like each other's same music, but we was vibing to what I mean. Every single song it was hitting, it was snapping, it was snapping, it was snapping. It was like, damn. And I got a little bit emotional because that's middle school. That's high school for me. Like, that's it. This guy that I went to high school with, he reminds me like DMX because that was his number one like rapper. He just loved DMX, bro. So it brings up those memories of how it was for us growing up. And it was sad because I was listening to I was at the gym and I was listening to this video that Swiss Beast came out with, and he was like, he was in pain since day one, since his first album to to his last breath. But he showed his pain, but he really cared for people more than anything. And it was, and I said this to myself, that he would pray for people. He'll pray for people, bro. But it was like he needed the prayer for himself, you know. he'll pray for other people before he'll pray for himself. That was deep because he'll go in the middle of the stage. And now, to be honest with you, if anybody pray for you, that's a very special person because everybody said, I'm going to pray for you, man. I'm going to pray for you. But to actually do it, in front of that person and actually go along with it, he had a great heart, bro. He really had a great heart, And then Swiss Beats, he went on to say that he had $36 million and he never rocked any jewelry, no phantom, no cars, no clothes, and he would eat with the homeless. He was really like a man of the people, but he couldn't escape away from his demons. And that's the sad part because he was a great hearted person, but he just had a lot of issues that he was battling with himself personally. And he never, the one thing that I commend him for, because there's a lot to commend him for, but this I really respect him. He never, to me, I don't know him personally, but he didn't blame the world for his problems. He took it on his sleeves and he rolled with it. So many people that he could just take it out on, because hurt people like to hurt people, but anybody that prays for you, man, they really wish you well.
Yeah, it makes me wonder what his calling would have been if he wasn't a rapper. What would he have been? Like if he had took a different route, and if he didn't go the street route, of course. But if he didn't go the street route, if he didn't go the rapper route, I think he would have been like an awesome minister. Like you said, his demons, man, his demons is real. He's been dealing with stuff since his childhood that, with his mom leaving him and getting tricked into smoking crack. That started his addiction.
Yeah.
And so it's just like one of those things, and the demons got the best of him. But when you heard him speak, you heard him pray, it was powerful, right? You felt it, it was like it touched you, touched your spirit, touched your soul. So, shout out to his family, man. We just sending them healing power.
Yeah.
Sending them prayers.
Yeah, man. It's some sad stuff, man. And Mike, shout out to Mike on right now on Acting Up Show, man. He brought up something that we want to start doing. Pretty much giving everybody their roses now while they're here.
Right.
I think that's a really good thing, really good topic. Or we'll just bring it up and talk about it because like Mike was saying, man, we always saying, "Oh Lord, this person passed away," and but you wasn't even much worried about that person. That person was in pain, hurting. You got to give them, like Chadwick Boseman, for example. I know I would post before his passing. I don't have any idols. I don't have any heroes, but I do admire the work that people put out there. And Chadwick Boseman was one of the people that I admire his work and how he would, carry himself with his roles and with everything else. And I would put something out there. And some people would say, "Dang, man, get off the gun." I'm like, no, I'm not, riding the dude, dig riding or whatever. I'm just saying, like, dude is awesome and amazing with what he does and his craft and everything. And I like what he was speaking about it. Like that one thing when he was saying, when he presented Denzel Washington his award, and I think in his speech he was saying, the one who has, I can't remember verbatim, but he was saying that for the man who has, gave us water, let him be watered or something like that. I'll find that and I'll clean that up. But he was just giving praise and applauding the man for his hard work, giving that man his roses, applaud him now for the hard work they're doing. Because when they dead and gone, man, I mean,
that's it.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, and I can remember. I mean, even with Chadwick, I remember people was talking about his weight loss and going in on him, like if he's, this, that, and the other. And this dude shot so many movies within that span of time. Nobody had a clue. Nobody had not a clue. And then when he died, it's like, oh snap, But I just showed you the character, of that person, And it's just like you never know what people are dealing with, what they battling with,
Yeah, and the thing with X is he knew how it was to be sad, and he knew how it was to be hurting, and he didn't want nobody else to feel that way. So it's like he took that with him, but he made that's another thing that Swiss B said. He made everybody else's problems his problem.
Yeah, he had a way of taking that pain and he would channel it through his music.
Yeah.
You know, and he felt that pain in his music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
X was deep. He was deep. So
Yeah, he was.
I heard Jay-Z. That's just a rumor. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but they say he bought his masters to give it to his kids.
Wow.
It's like I think like 10 million.
10 million, yeah, 10 million. We don't know if that's true or not, but I saw that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Social media been hard to look at. We grew up with DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's one of those. He was an icon as far as that X was very very forefront of the music, and in us, and especially in teenage years, and it was just one of those things. I think it also showed. I think it showed with his passing. It definitely showed a thing with culture these days too, as far as how we all have to be a lot of people want to be the first, to post the story. Like
Yeah.
even before the man was gone, people were already posting RIP before the family even can come out and process. And
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
That sucked big time.
Yeah. I remember when before Michael Jackson passed away, I remember I got so mad when the news posted him. I don't know if y'all remember it or not, but when Michael was pretty much in the hospital and they showed a picture of him like hooked up to all these tubes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I got so mad. I'm like, dude, why y'all showing this man like this? Like get that man some respect. Like everybody just want to be first and everything. I forgot what news channel did it, but I got so mad about it. And I'm like, come on now, y'all.
But
Like,
it all boils down to the integrity of who these media sources, these outlets are. They get it. They get a lot of it. But are you gonna post this or not? Because out of the respect, it's like, bro, why would you wanna post that? But some people they post it anyway.
yeah.
They post it anyway. But then it boils down to the person that took the video. It's the same thing with X when XX Tentacion, he passed away. And he was lifeless in the car. They had to, out and it's like, bro, social media is just, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
It's a trip.
Yeah. All for a like or share or whatever. I post this. Like integrity got come into play, man. Even with Kobe Bryant, his wife. She asked.
And the police officers taking pictures of
She said, "Do not post anything about this man at all, because you just don't. People still gonna be idiots. Did it anyway, and she sued them too. I think she won something from that too, because she asked. Like, I mean, like, dude, come on now, y'all. That's too much.
Yeah.
So,
it's like the lack of respect. You know what I mean? For respect for the past, for the ones who have passed, and then just the lack of respect for their family and their loved ones. Because, like I said, especially when it's fresh like this, it just happened.
Yeah.
You don't want to just see that everywhere. Let us process this before we can release a release a statement or say something about what's going on with our loved ones. But it's a new era. It's a new day with this social media.
Yeah, it is.
So, but RIP to DMX, man. Thank you for your music, for your life, for your energy that you gave us while you was here. Rest in power, King.
Yeah. X gonna give it to you.
Yes, sir.
Clap it in. Good show. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Man, I'm trying to think of some positive notes to go into this week, man. Something positive. But
yeah, we need something positive.
We need something positive after what happened, what's been going on. So, I mean, I wish nothing but blessings upon you, yourself, and your family. Maybe your cup continue to overflow. Be good to each other, be nice to each other, be respectful to one another. As far as posting, think about it before you post it. Integrity over being first.
Yeah.
And be careful with what you do. Be careful with what you say, especially in this tweet text crazy world of ours. Go to work and continue to inspire others, motivate others. Continue to pray, keep God first. Continue to put your family first, your kids first, man. Use your money wisely. Invest in yourself.
Amen.
Invest in yourself,
Yeah.
and the wealth will come. So
Yeah.
continue to watch us. YouTube channel. We're on all social media platforms. Thank you all for tuning in. Spread the word. Tell your friends about us. We appreciate you guys. We love y'all for tuning in to watch.
Follow us, like us, follow us. Tell a friend.
Yep. Click like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would y'all like to see on the verses next, man? I want the people to comment below. I want to see this comment.
What?
I want to see who y'all like to see on the verses, man.
Well, we know we got Redman, Method Man coming up, and we got SWV and Escape coming up.
Uh-oh.
But if they can do this for me, Swiss, Timber, listen to me. Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We need that. I'm putting it out there.
Boom.
Make some babies on that day.
Make that happen, man. What happened to the A-Ball, MJG, and UGK? What happened to that? They didn't pick up steam. People wasn't vibing to that.
I don't know. Maybe that may be one of the ones. They got some of them that they ain't told us what it is yet.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna have one rematch coming up too. So I wonder what the rematch is.
Maybe that Jeezy versus Gucci Man. That gotta be the best one, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause I was on pins and needles. Like,
I'm like,
in the early days, it was there was what's his face? Lil Jon and T-Pain was a good one.
That would be a good one.
That was one of the early ones. And so maybe that's a rematch. Maybe it's one of the early ones they're gonna do a rematch on.
That'll be a good one. Yeah. I dig that one. But yeah, you on to something right there, the Anthony Hamilton and the Music Soul Child.
I've been trying to put the calls and put the wheels in motion.
Stir the pot, homie. let's get it going, man.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, and when that does happen, we are not responsible if you are to make a pandemic baby, because they gonna hit you with some good on R&B, man. They gonna hit you with it, man. Oh my gosh, but we out of here. Just acting up show. Y'all be safe out there.
Peace.